Honestly, in our community, man, we definitely need to start accepting our children back. Um, in a lot of different ways, we really wasn't paying attention to everything that we should have been. A lot of things slipped through the cracks, and we got a lot of collateral damage in our communities and in our homes. And we demonize the younger generations of us the whole time. They are us. They're us had we grown up in a different circumstance. That's just like giving up on yourself. I don't feel the need to do that anymore. I don't feel the need to fight myself now. I don't feel the need to hate or judge anymore. And crazy as it may sound, I just want my people to be set free. Like, we in the cage when there's no cage. All of us.
That people don't understand that they see that I'm on the things. I have a heart. People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person. So I'm asking for.
Like, we, to his point, man, we really do, as a people, use a person's circumstances or decisions as a means to disassociate ourselves from the idea that they're a human being. We use our judgments on their behaviors or their thoughts or their decisions to validate not having compassion, not having sympathy, not seeking to understand, not humanizing the person. You judge them as the act. You judge them as the thing that they did instead of the person that they are. You know, that's not we. That's a us thing. That definitely one of the issues that we need to work on so that we can work together.
Help from the world, from Meek Mills, Lil Wayne, Young Boy,
Why do people always name a bunch of rappers? Why that's a bigger problem, and I'm gonna discuss this and I'm gonna deep dive a lot more into this on the Millionaire Morning Show. But why is it that whenever people are looking for help, they always look to entertainers and rappers, or they look to popular figures? This just shows that we are broken as a culture. And yes, I think that a bigger conversation needs to be had about the incarceration. We're going to talk about it on the Millionaire Morning Show. I'm going to get my opinions off on After Hours tonight. But we only look to entertainers in order to try to have a conversation about how we need to reform change. It's crazy. They would probably still be saying Jay-Z if Jay-Z wasn't, his character wasn't assassinated from, these fake lawsuits.
I'm asking.
So I actually have a real good comment to what he just stated, because why would somebody, that's really crazy, like, you on the run from the whole world and you asking rappers to help you. That is wow. Like, just from the standpoint that you ain't have nobody, there ain't nobody to call. There ain't nobody to call for help in our community. There's nobody that looks like us to call to come serve us. Ain't no heroes. Ain't no black heroes. Ain't no all he could think of is the most notable person that he was aware of that looked like him. The most known person that looked like him that he could ask for help was just a celebrity. There's no pillar. He didn't have a pillar. He didn't know a pillar in his own community to call for help. He asking rappers. That's terrible. That's sad. It's sad that that's what is in his mind to do. It's sad that he grasping for straws, and that's what he pulled back. I'm not saying he's sad. I'm just saying it's sad that he didn't have something better to say than that. To ask for like salvation. It's crazy.
For these people, I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer to prove my innocence while I was in Orleans Parish jail. They said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out. My name is Anton Massey. The guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy, how could I threaten you with a shank? If you can't come around me, you're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you. Because if they just let you on the till, you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that nature. So how can I threaten you to jail you? And why you didn't notify the people, the police?
I agree.
That if I did threaten you, you never did that. Like, you flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that from the street,
he about to become a popular cult figure.
That nature, of course they're gonna believe Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that, but that's another subject. Orleans Parish is one of the corruptedest jails. That and St. Tammany Parish is the corruptedest jails in the state of Louisiana. Why was I even incarcerated with a woman saying that this never happened? This is this woman's name. This is the charge, domestic abuse relation. This is about the shit in St. Tammany. Why was I in Orleans Parish? Why was I even in jail? That's what I'm trying to show y'all. That's why I left the jail.
I believe him, honestly. And I'm conflicted about the whole breakout situation. I know that he probably, listen, I believe that he's telling the truth on every single one of these things. The question that we have to ask
Personally, I don't know, but that's not why I'm here. I just really wanted to point out mainly the fact that everybody will watch this and they would think to themselves, how can I form a judgment? How can I figure out if he's telling the truth or if he's lying? How can I figure out if he's a good person or a bad person? I would like, as a community, for us to get to the point where we see this and think, wow, those are circumstances we live in. Like, it's crazy that the reason this is a problem is because in reality, it wouldn't matter whether what he's saying is true or false, because the same thing will happen either way. Like, whether he did it or whether he didn't, all the same things would have still happened. And we don't live under a justice system. The system that we live under doesn't have any of that in it. That's not what it's for. It's to do stuff like that to our lives for nothing. And it's sad, and it's crazy, and it's scary, and it's true.